Hey there, YouTube. I just wanted to give a quick update, and I wanted to go over swing trading, and I thought that this would be a pretty good time. So right now, as you can see, I'm in the negative on my trades, except for Apple. And a lot of the time, people will see losses in their initial day, right? Or maybe they'll wait another day and they'll still be in the negative, and they freak out and they sell. So right now, here I am. I'm at a loss of $1.86. No big deal, right? No big deal, especially given that I have over 90 shares combined with both of these stocks together. So let's go over that real quick. So here we are as Zynga. I have my stop loss set in place. Let me bring it over to the chart. So it seems that it's consolidating around this area right here, 976. Now I got in at like 987, so I got in like right in this general area. The reason I set my stop loss here is because it might break below that EMA trend, but the thing is that that might actually end up hurting me. We've seen it drop significantly more, but we also see here that it's sticking to this main trend. Once again, if we go over to our trade, it's riding that line rather well right now. Now I don't want to lose too much money in it. So what I'm doing by setting my stop loss here, and in fact I might just bring it down right here. So that way if it does break underneath that line, I sell out of it. I'm comfortable with where it was at before, but I do want to give it a chance to hit this line and come back up, because I don't want to lose out on any profits. But a lot of the times what will happen is they'll hold on to it for a day or two, still be in the negative, and they'll instantly sell off. But once again, like if you got in, like let's say right here, and you hit a loss, and then you hit a loss, and then it kind of stayed the same, you would have lost out on this profit if you just held it for a day or two longer. So I want to give it chance to go by what I'm predicting here. And right now, what we can see is that we're seeing the bias kind of dropping off a little bit, but it's starting to taper, and we also see an uptick in bias right here on our RSI model. So we should see an increase. It's not guaranteed. Nothing in this business is. But we should see an increase, and just since it's sticking right around this side, I do believe that it's going to go up. But it's something to keep an eye on. Switch to PBR. Once again, it's kind of leveling out around the same. It's hitting its lows right, let's say about 921. We do see it coming down a little bit. RSI is kind of right in the middle here. If we go over to our trade, we see that it's still riding this line pretty darn reliably. So even if I do hit a small downtick, as long as it continues to ride this line, I'm going to feel pretty confident in it. Let's go over to our chart. It is still above the EMA line. It has been above the EMA line for a little bit here. So what I would like to do, let's see here. I would probably set my stop loss right about here. 100%. Stop limit, confirm, and sell. So now if it for some reason just jackknifes down I'll get out right before it breaks down. Now, realistically, I could probably set it for 901 because I don't think that it's going to drop that far. So actually, yeah, let's raise it up here to 901 because I don't believe that it's going to drop. I believe it might drop down a little bit, and if it does, then I'll have to see where the RSI, where the volume's at, where my MACD is showing me the momentum's going, and maybe just get out while I'm still ahead. But I do believe, looking at how it's following this line here, and in fact, let me draw a line. Set it to where it consolidated last. Kind of runs along where it's been consolidating. So this is kind of my wiggle room right now for the 20-day. And I have it pretty much balanced right there. I was a little bit high. I should have been somewhere like $9, so I was about 10 cents high. So overall, I think that's a good place to have the stop limit. You don't want to lose a crap ton of money here. This is like 10 cents a share, so I'd be looking at, you know, a few dollars if it does go down. It won't be a big deal. Same as if it goes up, but that's one of the things about swing trading is that if it continues to trend the way that it does, then you're going to continue to go up. That's why having these stop losses is important. So let's remove that. So having your stop losses in place, understanding the wiggle room that you have, it goes a long way. Understanding the EMA, the trends, everything that you're doing, it'll help. So when you do see these losses and you say, oh no, I'm losing money right now, just go back and check the charts and see sort of where you find it consolidating, where you find it rebounding, its low where it balances out, the high where it has kind of stayed consistent, the pattern there. And just reassure yourself, have your stop loss there so if it does go down, you only lose a few bucks, but if it goes up, the sky's the limit. So don't get discouraged when you see that you're in the negative at first. Anyways, guys, this is just a quick little update. Hope you guys are trading well, and good luck.